the fuck? Get that motherfucker! Get that! Get that motherfucker!
Announce to the server when you are going to go masturbate.
Get that motherfucker!
It's been a reoccurring issue, and I'm not sure why some people have such underdeveloped social skills that they think that a server full of mostly male strangers would need to know that. No one is going to be impressed and give you a high five, especially considering where that hand has been. I don't want to add this to the rules.
Get that
since it would be
motherfucker!
embarrassing for you
Get that
to see
motherfucker!
that we have a problem with this. But it is going to be enforced as a rule from now on. If it occurs, you
Get
will
that
be warned.
motherfucker!
Then additional occurrences will be dealt with at the discretion of mod staff. Thanks. Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural precepts. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that instinct was our mother. Instinct guarded us and kept us safe.
If I talk to you out here, we'll both be in trouble.
Years when we hardened our sticks, cooked our first meals on a needle fire, and started at the shadows that met the light. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound from
What the fuck? What the fuck? Get that motherfucker!
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They don't even come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
Everyone, please do not announce to the server when you are going to go
I
masturbate.
thought you were a cop.
This has been a
He's one of
reoccurring
us.
issue, and
Get
I'm
that
not sure
motherfucker
why some
fuck.
people
I told you they'd be
have
coming
such
for us
underdeveloped
next.
social
Guess
skills
this once I hope you're wrong.
that they think that a server full of mostly male strangers would need to know that. It's going to be impressed and give you a high five, especially
Get that
considering
motherfucker!
where
What the
that
fuck?
hand
I can't take it anymore.
I don't want to add this.
What are we going to do?
We'll think of something.
Get that motherfucker! What the fuck? Get that motherfucker! Get that motherfucker! Get that motherfucker! Get that motherfucker!
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your block.
In here!
Cooperation with your civil protect.
There's no time to lose!
Turning full rather remove their notices. Priority identification check in progress.
Civil protection!
Assemble in your next inspection unit. Attention.
Get in here, quick! Keep moving, head for the roof!
Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker.
That's like a zombine. Right? That's like a zombine. Right? That's like a zombine. That's like a zombine. Right? That's like a zombine. Right? That's like a zombine. That's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right? That's like a that's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right? That's like a that's like a that's like a that's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right? That's like a that's like a zombine, right?
Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
That's like a
Hello, Alex.
a zombine.
Well, almost all right.
Right.
Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
That's like a zombine.
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
That's like a
Nonsense.
A
Your talents
zombie.
surpass your loveliness.
that's like a
Well, is he here?
zombine,
There you are.
right?
Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive. We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
That's like a
That's right, Barney.
zombie.
This is a red letter
Right.
day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about. We've made
that's
major
like a,
strides since then.
a
Major
zombine.
strides.
That's like a
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, you
zombie.
might as well get him out of his
Right.
civvies.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
Huh, I've got to get back on my shift, but okay. Here we go. Ah! Damn it, get it off me!
Lamar, there you
I
are.
thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head. Fruitlessly.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fie. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
That's like a zombine, right?
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this.
That's like a zombie, right?
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my work?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is.
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
That's like
All set on this end.
That's like
Let's see.
zombie,
Field flux should
right?
self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to CR base and LT orbifold, Hilbert inclusive. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time.
That's like
Visualizing in three,
zombie,
2,
right?
1. No fiddlesticks. What now?
That's like a
Dear me,
zombie,
you're right.
right?
Excellent.
That's like a zombie,
Go right
right?
ahead. Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
That's like a zombie, right?
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
That's like a
Goodness.
zombie.
My relief is almost
Right.
palpable.
Fantastic work, Izzy.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all? I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Excellent. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence. What the hell? What is it?
It's your freaking head humper.
Car, ready, no!
There he is. Is Lamar with him? Forget about that thing.
That's like
I'm not sure.
a zombie,
Kind of interference.
right?
Stay put. We'll get you out of there.
Something's drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Hey, take this back. I'm getting him out of there.
And just wade into the field, it will peel you apart!
That's like a zombie,
Don't worry, Gordon.
That's like
Losing him again?
The man I saw. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman. He didn't come through.
Then where is he?
Behind you.
Ah!
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Gordon, you must get out of here! Run!
Down out of sight. I'll come find you.
Freeman.
Hey, Gordon!
How are you? You having a good day today, Gordon? Yeah, me too. Hey, about that beer, you want to maybe catch up and go somewhere nice? Maybe like a date? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta fight the Citadel. Yeah. Sorry about being gay and all. Oh, hey, I think you dropped this back at Black Mesa, by the way.
Help me! Stop! We didn't do anything! We'll be looking for you now. Run. There's nothing else you can do here.
Mission depleted.
Attempting protection. Data invasion in progress. Get that motherfucker. Isolate. Inquire. Isolate. Inquire.
So sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by...
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Be careful. We really can't afford to get noticed. Civil protection catches you
Vren! Vren! Shaw!
down here.
Vren!
Bad news for the whole railroad. Get out of here.
Vren! Vren! Shaw!
For you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by a... We're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Be careful. We really can't afford to get noticed. Civil protection catches you down here, it's bad news for the whole railroad. Hit the road, Jack. Hey, over here! Help! Oh.
motherfucker.
Get in here, hurry. Civil protection is on to us.
Vren! Shaw! Vren! Shaw!
I've got something. Okay, it's human. Hello? Take it easy in there. You're safe now. You'll have to forgive the scanning process. We can't take any chances. Dr. Freeman? Gordon Freeman? Is that you? You've made it here this quickly. Well, Eli's going to be amazed, not to mention relieved. I'm Dr. Mossman, Dr. Judith Mossman. I've been hearing about you since long before the Black Mesa incident. Oh, Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Clyden when they were at the top of their field. Ah, there we go. You can come through now. I'll take you down to Eli right away. You would never forgive me if I kept you waiting. We could certainly use the extra help around here. We've covered a lot of ground the last few months, but things would go so much faster if we had more people with your training. We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology. Something the Combine still hasn't mastered. Eli thinks their portals are string-based, similar to our Calabiel model, but they fail to factor in the dark energy equations. They can tunnel through from their universe, but once they're here, they're dependent on local transportation. If they knew what we were doing with entanglement... Oh. Listen to me, I sound like a postdoc. I'm just so excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together. Where was I? Oh, yes. Dr. Kleider compressed the Zen relay far beyond anything he imagined at Black Mesa. We figured out how to use Zen as an unexpressed axis, effectively a dimensional slingshot, so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space without having to pass through. Oh, here's Eli now.
All right, good. You keep right on.
Eli, look who I found in the airlock.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you, man. My God, you haven't changed one iota. How do you do it? Now let's see. The last time I saw you, I sent you up for help after the resonance cascade. I never thought it would take you this long to get back to me. Welcome to the lab anyway. It's not Black Mesa, but it served us well enough.
It's going to be a lot more like Black Mesa with Gordon here to help.
Right you are. MIT graduates are few and far between these days. We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into your lab coat where you belong.
Let me just finish up some work and I'll see what I can dig up. Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
Feel free to look around.
The universe was a first collaborator. Universe always perceives the all in one. We are pleased that the universe thinks so highly of the Freeman. The universe is indispensable to the liberation. The universe has earned our trust. The universe always perceives the all in one. The universe has earned our trust. The universe is indispensable to the liberation.
That's like a
I
zombie.
believe he broke your record, honey.
Right? That's like a
There's
a
nothing
zombie.
Gordon can't handle,
right?
with the possible exception of you.
That's like a zombie, right?
Take a look at this, Gordon.
The universe was a first collaborator. We are pleased that the universe thinks so highly of the Freeman. The universe is indispensable to the liberation. The universe always perceives the all in one.
Alex, I thought you were on watch.
That's like a
I have the
a
repairs well in
zombie.
hand. Someone misjudged the capacity of the Combine Byrister.
That's like a
No.
zombie.
Paul, it was a calculation
Right.
error, not a mechanical problem.
That's like a zombie. Right?
Alex, really? Sometimes I think you deliberately misunderstand me.
Alex, why don't you take Gordon along and give him some practice with the gravity gun?
That's like a
This
a
zero-point energy
zombie.
field manipulator is
Right?
not a toy, Alex.
That's like a zombie, right? 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 That's like a zombie, right?
Shaw! Bryn!
That's like Vren! That's like a Vren! Shaw! A zombine, right? That's like 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 a zombine.
Nothing Gordon
right?
can't.
That's like a zombine.
There's nothing Gordon, the possible exception.
That's like a zombie. That's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine. That's like a zombine, right? That's like a that's like a that's like a zombine, right?
There's nothing.
That's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right? That's like that's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine. That's like a zombine, right? That's like a zombine, right?
can't handle.
That's like a zombie, right?
There's nothing Gordon can't handle. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing Gordon can't handle.
That's like a zombie, right? That's like a zombie, right? That's like a that's like a zombie, right? That's like a zombie. That's like a that's like a that's like a That's like a zombie. That's like
Where are you, Alex?
That's like a
Is Gordon
zombie.
still with you?
That's
Good.
like
I want you to
a zombie. That's like a
take Gordon out of
zombie.
here. Head for the coast.
Right?
Do not go through rape.
That's like a zombie. That's like a zombie. That's like a zombie. That's like a zombie. That's like a that's like a that's like a zombie, right? Well, Gordon Freeman. And about time, too.
Launch rebels into the sun. Throw rebels into an active portal storm. Kick a rebel in the testicles. Urinate into a Jeep's gas tank. Judo, throw rebels into the Citadel core. Twist rebels' heads off. Report rebels to the CMB. Curb stomp pregnant rebels. Trap rebels in sand traps. Crush rebels in the trash compactor. Liquefy rebels into the canal water. Stomp rebel skulls with civil protection boots. Lobotomized rebels into stalkers. Drown rebels in the coast water. Vaporize rebels with an AR-2 ball. Kick all rebels off the city.
Gordon Freeman, you're here.
Dr. Freeman? We're coming with you. With you here, Dr. Freeman, we can finally make some headway.
Sorry. Let us know where you want us, Dr. Freeman.
I've got my little corner and I'm sticking to it. Ha!